All right, should we do a little introduction then?
We can do. Hold on, I must prepare. I did bring something to help get in the mood. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, nice.
I thought you were about to bring up lube or something.
That looks like a vintage red
Yes,
there.
it is. I'm dribbling.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 50 Shades of Grey book review. We are in this position because you guys donated so much money during the Mind 2025 UK charity stream. 2025 UK? All the words were there, just in the wrong order.
Yep.
This is one of the milestones which you guys raised an awesome amount of money for Mind UK. And yeah, we have all read 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
We're going to review that book in a fashion which I can only describe as probably horrendous. Yeah, so who wants to
I've
begin?
got a note on the first page.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I've got an entire Google document, mate.
No, some of these notes are just me adding things into the book, which I think fit.
Oh, okay, nice.
And then I have a surprise here where she said there's more books, and I've just said there are more.
Yes, unfortunately there are.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear Alex's rendition of all the important scenes with his additions in there. Have you just put Dick in front of everything? Like,
I mean, if you turn to page again, these pages aren't even numbered. I've started writing before I've even got to the book. There's a page where she says, "For Nile, the master of my universe." I've also put under it, "Destroyeth her anus."
In typical Gabby fashion, I have a little bit of an info dump, okay? And it's something that I think might help give context to perchance, mayhaps, some of what we've read. So I don't mind kind of going first because I kind of went down the rabbit hole a little bit. We can't just talk shit, and I am happy to talk shit, but there is some specific stuff that I would like to bring to the team for you to peruse.
Same.
Oh, this is like a Zoom meeting in a business call.
Indubitably.
No, I've got specific things.
This may overlap with what some of you have found, and that's great if that is the case. But for those of you who haven't, I thought I would just kind of go into some detail, right? So I read all 3 of the books.
Of course you did.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Don't get more money for that.
I already knew she did, so she told me in Paris. I'm like, you fucking nutter.
Yeah, by the time, so like Nick was still trying to finish the first one. I was like, I just finished the last one.
Oh, the struggle was real.
I needed to know why this was so popular, okay? When I started looking into these books, right, I realized how absolutely fucked up they are. And without saying anything, how many of you guys know roughly how they came about?
I know the full
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go back like a little bit further. And Jake, please feel free to cut out some of this if you would like to avoid any political issues.
okay, sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, it's not like Trump fan fiction or something now, is it?
So basically,
Today's topic, slavery.
You can relate it. Technically, you can relate it all back to 9/11.
I've gone before that.
Yeah, I know that.
So basically,
there was no before,
synergy.
Gabby.
My big busty gnats are breaking out of Jake's shirt. This is very applicable.
Oh, is that my shirt?
Look,
Love it.
They're barely being contained.
Mine do the same. This is such a small shirt.
Okay, so I basically went back and I've created an entire list here, okay, of like how you can relate shit through 50 Shades of Grey, right? So I'm just going to read out everything that I've put together. So there's this massive fucking chain reaction that happened in order for us to get this fucking series. There was this thing, which I'm going to bank on Ellis probably knowing, is the Sykes-Picot Agreement.
Yeah, Sykes-Picot Agreement, yeah.
Essentially, someone went into the Middle East, fucking scrambled it up, and then was like, yep, good job, right?
That's like just post-World War One. How the fuck does that relate to...
It does. It
It fucking
does
it? Let me cook. Let me fucking cook, dude. Let me fucking cook. Okay. From there, a bunch of shit happens, which then leads to the Soviet-Afghan War, which also was an absolute fucking insane time. There was a lot of stuff that happened with the US funding certain groups that they probably should not have funded at the time and given weapons to groups that they probably shouldn't have done. Things got a little bit crazy. Groups got a little bit active that shouldn't have been. Next thing you know, lo and behold, we have 9/11.
You read the right book, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Books, Nick. Book cassette.
If you don't mention a certain band to do with this shit as well, I'm going to be cross.
Kath, I have this all fucking here.
Okay, good.
So, you guys know My Chemical Romance?
I wish I didn't, but yes.
Every time I am listening to My Chem or something like that,
My
he fucking
Chem.
loses his shit.
Awful.
I like that you used an
your mouth.
abbreviation for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, listen to my camera.
Like,
So
total
Gerard
camera,
Way
bro.
was apparently working as, I believe it was an illustrator for a comic
he was, yeah.
in New York at the time, right? So he was on his way into work. On the way in was witness to 9/11. Upon witnessing that, was just like, absolutely fuck this. I'm kind of done. I'm going to start a band because I'm wasting my life. I need to do something with this. So he goes and starts My Chemical Romance, which becomes this massive, massive success, right? One of the main listeners of that band, who absolutely fucking adored it, was Stephanie Meyer. And she attributed a lot of her kind of creative ideation and like inspiration to My Chemical Romance. She listened to them a lot while she was writing Twilight. Now, 50 Shades of Grey was directly a fan fiction of
Twilight.
fucking
Yeah.
Twilight.
It was originally released on fan fiction sites before it was taken up by a publisher.
I'm pretty sure that E.L. James' online name from, like, where were my notes? It was something like,
Vampire
Ice
Fucker 42.
no, genuinely,
Honestly, might as well have been.
it was Ice Dragon Snow Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
an edgy name.
Oh, so
Wow.
edgy. Holy shit.
She, word for word, essentially took those books, rewrote them into fucking whatever the piece of shit this is, to the point that fucking, you know Jose? You know Jose in the first book? That's meant to be Jacob.
Oh.
The werewolf.
Jacob
Jacob
from
Black.
the
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
werewolf.
Cool. Yeah.
Even
yeah.
I know that, and I've never seen the films, read the books, or cared to think about
I've literally
it.
never read any of them. I've seen one film with my ex a long time ago with an ex-girlfriend, and it was the worst thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
Or the best.
It's a great like drinking movie though.
My
Like,
best mate and I like watch them as comedy movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we hate watch them
Yeah.
whilst drinking wine, and it's brilliant. We
They
do
should
it like
be
every
comedy
year.
films,
Yeah,
but they
they're
are.
great to hate watch.
They're top fucking tier. It actually released originally on a website, and it was called Master of the Universe. So it wasn't called 50 Shades of Grey. However, when it came to publishing, there was a tiny little publishing house in Australia, right? Who was like, hey, we can actually make money off of fan fiction. So they fucking took this, changed like a couple of names, maybe the cost of a coffee, and fucking published it. That was the deep dive research that I went into this with. There's so much of this that when you read it back makes so much more sense when you know where
Yeah,
the
it
fuck
does.
this came from. Because it's actually fucking insane that someone could do that, get away with it.
She's made millions.
It's not only that, Kath. This is what fucking grinds my gears. She's made so much money, right? She essentially
With
copied and
misinformation.
pasted from Stephanie Meyer. Every single time anyone has tried to do a fanfic, a spin-off, or anything related to 50 Shades of Grey, she fucking sues them.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
That's
can you sue
what
someone when you
gets
don't
me.
We can blame her for that.
How can you sue someone when you don't have the IP to it originally?
But you do.
Like, that's not.
This
She has the
belongs to
IP
her.
50 Shades.
Yeah,
It's
50 Shades,
Oh.
50 Shades has legally changed enough from the original that it
Yeah.
counts as a
Its
derivative
own
stroke
thing.
new work. Therefore, it's got its own IP.
Oh,
so,
okay, right.
Yeah.
But it hasn't changed that much, probably.
No, it really
Okay.
hasn't. Because I'm familiar with the Twilight stuff. I read all the books as they came out when I was a teenager, saw all the movies or whatever. It was vampires. I love vampires.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but they weren't good vampires.
but they are shit vampires,
Yeah.
regardless.
Kath likes sparkly vampires.
I might
No,
go
I
669 Shades of Grey and then just change all the names again and re-release it.
Do it.
And every other word is dick.
I don't
like
think
Alex.
you could write.
But
a
yeah, so
book.
as I was going
Sure.
through the 50 Shades of Grey, I was like, that's this, that's from that, that's from that. And I've in my note document, there's like bits where it's like, this is literally copy paste.
I do have one question.
Yep.
Our info dump lord might know. Why is it 50 Shades? I also don't know where the
50
grey
Shades
comes
are
from.
fucked up.
Yeah. So basically, there's a
It's in the
originally
book.
that is just a saying, which
okay.
that is just a common
a shit
colloquial saying, being like, there's 50 Shades of fucked up.
Never
Oh, well,
heard
I
that
thought the 50 Shades of Fucked Up came from the 50 Shades of Grey.
No, it was originally from something else.
around,
It was
from
you know-
Twilight.
yeah, it just copy pasted straight from
It all comes back to Twilight.
But also, I just want you to look at the resolution of the image they've used on the print. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it,
so
but
bad.
it's like
It's really low, yeah.
It's horrendous.
Look at that.
Just whilst we're on the topic of how shit quality the book physically is, I'd like to also just read an excerpt. which didn't make any sense at the time.
yes.
And this is it.
Please enlighten
Which
us,
page?
Jake.
Hold on. Which page are you on?
Page 38.
Oh, hold on, girl. Let's all join.
Okay.
I can't because we don't have the books anymore because I gave them to charity.
Why, Cat?
We still
finished
hadn't done the recording.
We hadn't done the fucking recording yet.
I didn't want them in my house
recorded
anymore.
yet.
Yeah, that's a good. I definitely kept mine.
No.
No, Cat got rid of it when you weren't looking.
For fuck's sake.
It's a good fucking thing. I took notes.
Yep.
The thing is,
That's literally your fucking job.
all my notes.
Fuck!
I've got digital copies of it because I've got
I
the
fucking
ebook.
don't.
So why'd you buy them?
No, I didn't buy them. Gabby did.
Aye, because you needed a physical copy
Gabby,
of the
why-
fucking call.
Right, okay, stop, Gabby. No, Gabby,
phone.
why did you not stop Kath from selling their books? Why is this your fault all of a sudden?
Yep.
So you bought a book for Kat to read, and then she just threw it out before the actual work.
You know what? I shouldn't be
The thing
surprised.
is, I would be fucked because I put all my notes in the book. I wrote all over it. And there are some notes in there that I don't want to go to a charity shop.
Yeah, someone reads, what the fuck?
In the note, it just says this is really hot.
I think I do have a note like that.
All the pages are stuck together.
Please. Page what, sorry?
38. I'm just going to read from the bottom.
Yeah,
of my-
I'll read from my book.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay.
Cool, thanks, Ellis.
I have to drive everyone home, I murmur apologetically, twisting my hands and fingers in front of me. Taylor, he calls, making me jump. Taylor, who had been retreating down the corridor, turns and heads back towards us. Next page. Built up area of the city. And even I know helicopters need some space to take off and land. Taylor Parks climbs out and opens the door for me. Christian is beside me in an instant and takes my hand again. So I was like, what the fuck?
I
Is this
had the
jumped
same reaction.
fucking
What is
time?
going
Like,
on?
What the fuck's going on
I had
here?
the same fucking
so then I
reaction.
realised it goes from page 38 to fucking
87.
What?
Our books are misprinted, so we've got the chapters in the
Wow.
wrong order.
Mine was definitely fine. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, mine goes from 38 to 39.
Yeah, 38 to 87.
And then if you go
basically
to
from the scene where, like,
87.
we go from the scene where Christian's basically asking Anastasia if there's like a coffee this morning, and then suddenly she's getting in the helicopter. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Gabby, where did you buy these copies from?
My
fucking
version
dumb.
came all together because I got the trio because I knew I was going to read all three of them, right?
Yeah.
Jake's was a singolare, and he was reading it in his own time. So that was on Amazon, I believe.
Mine was from Amazon.
I believe, Nick, yours and Ellis came from a bookstore. Do you remember?
No. Mine was supposed to.
Right.
But they cancelled it because they were like, why the fuck have you ordered so many 50
That's
Shades of
what I
Grey
was going
books?
to say. So when I was trying to get these for people, there was a bookstore, a secondhand one, because I didn't want to give the author any more fucking money, right?
Yeah, understandable.
yeah.
I was just like, okay, there's a secondhand store. All of those stores are inundated with 50 Shades of Grey books.
Yes.
So, oh my God, Mingus. Holy
That's
fuck.
what he thinks of the books.
Jesus Christ.
Just farting at them.
Oh my God, it's like rotten eggs. Right, so basically, right, there was all of these fucking books in the secondhand store. I tried to order probably about 5 of them.
Yeah.
And in doing so, I got blocked from the second-hand store because they were like, something's fucking wrong with this person. So they wouldn't let me buy any more.
Who would possibly want that many?
So yeah, it goes from 38 to and then 87, and then there's probably about 50 pages of misprint.
Yeah.
This section here.
Really?
We had to,
It's not even like
yeah.
one,
we had to
it's not
figure
one
it out.
page.
Yeah, so 38, 37,
Shit.
and then it's like a chunk.
100
So this
and-
chunk should be like
134 to
Here.
39
But
it
do
then
you-
goes to.
Do you actually have an additional...
No.
Page 88?
So the chapters are all correct. It's just in the wrong order.
yeah. It's just when they've actually physically assembled the book, they put this
This whole section here.
too early.
Oh, so you had to come back.
Yeah,
You had to try and figure out
wild way of
how
reading
to
the book.
read this book that was unreadable at the
You're doing the
best of
Star Wars
times.
thing.
Yeah, and because this is my first book that I've ever read, I was like, I don't know if this is normal or not. So.
I was tempted to try and read it just as it was printed.
It's crazy.
Well,
So-
I got to I got like 2 pages in afterwards, and I realised like, what the fuck is actually
It
going
took you
on?
that. Sorry,
They're
it
in
took you that long to realise that it was wrong.
Yeah.
On that point, you did just remind me of something. So I watched a full documentary about how the writing of 50 Shades came to be.
And she wrote it in the wrong order?
Well, did you notice how jarring it was when it would go from, say, the story and the what you could call a plot to then the sex scenes?
Yes.
Yeah.
It almost felt like a different person writing it.
There's a reason for that. So what ended up happening was when she was writing this, she couldn't put any explicit material on the fan fiction website. She had to put explicit content on her own specific hosted website. So what would happen is that she would write the plot to be open enough that you could just keep reading. But the sex scenes, she could then say, if you want the sex scenes, go to my own website and you will get this content.
So she just wrote the plot and then all the smut completely fucking separately.
She wrote it so that you could read the plot without having to read the sex scene, which is why every now and then it doesn't feel like it's part of the story. It's
No, it feels like it's a
we
tack
were
on.
going to the shop, then I bent her over and rammed her in the ass, and then we kept going to the shop.
Also, surprise anal.
So much.
So I put a note here just at the end of chapter 1 on the last page because it was brought up several times throughout the chapter. I've just left a note here of how long are his fucking fingers.
Tell me about it.
Because it
I have
kept mentioning
so many notes.
that he reached out
Salad
with his
fingers.
long-fingered hand. What is he, what is he, fucking salad fingers?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Fucking Mr. Tickle.
if you guys have ever seen some clips of some old like black and white films, like Nosferatu era sort of thing, there's one particular one which I always remember. It's like a black curtain. There's a big sort of lit up circle in there, and whichever creature it is comes forward, and
Yeah,
he's
you're
got his
literally talking
like
about
big,
Nosferatu.
really long fingers and a big hooked nose. And as soon as I read that long fingers thing over and over again, it just
He's like-
every time I said that, I just saw these like little things
Yeah,
coming
you're
through.
literally
His character when he
thinking
walks.
about Nosferatu.
Is it Nosferatu? Yeah.
But with longer fingers that are down to like my ankles.
Yeah, so every time Longfingers is mentioned, I just instantly thought of Nosferatu's like hands just fucking up someone's chuff. It was fucking
Yeah.
minging.
It's so good.
I think my first note on that was, I swear she only knows how to blush, describe things as long, and bite her fucking lips. How does she have any face left?
Fucking
Oh, actually, that reminds me. There's another bit in that where it's like something about how he's been rubbing his finger on his lip, and how it's like, what does that mean? What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like,
Can we fucking just take a minute though to fucking rage over the inner dialogue?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
do you mean her
horrendous.
inner goddess?
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Hold on. Hold on.
No, it was so bad.
Obligatory.
yeah.
yeah.
I also have a say here
chewed
for
the
that.
book.
Her,
Can we-
her inner goddess was mentioned approximately 58 times throughout the book.
Did you
Oh
count?
my god! I knew it was a lot. God, I literally have it on here, like right near the end of my notes. So I was obviously getting close to the end. Every few pages, and all capitals, the goddamn inner goddess. I hate it so much.
I also noticed that they frown so fucking much. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
noticed this.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't
yeah,
notice
yeah.
the frowning.
Frowned. It uses it so. Hello. She frowned. it's used so fucking much, particularly at the start of the book. I basically Googled how many times frown's mentioned. 124 times in the book. So that is once every.
That's a fifth of the pages.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Did you not read the page
have
where
frown
every
on them.
word just is frown?
So I've got a specific thing here about kind of like the prose and how badly it's actually written. So the constant repetition of certain things and whatever. But that wasn't the thing that fucked me off the most. Page 71 uses the term
I don't know where that is in this
epithet
one.
incorrectly. So the term epithet actually means an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or attribute regarded as a characteristic of the person or thing mentioned. So, for example, epithets are a huge thing in like classical writing. I'm talking like Homer's The Odyssey and the Iliad and things like that. So, for example, Odysseus, the main character in the Odyssey, is always referred to as like crafty Odysseus or like different things around that. To show that like his intelligence and like that is what he is known for. So my point here is the quote is literally his harsh epithet is fuck. Make this make sense. Surely editors went over this.
No.
I don't think they did.
Do they actually know what epithet means? And it fucked me off to no end.
They didn't have editors go over this, as far as I could find from my research. She wouldn't let them.
I am not surprised.
The only thing she would let them do is change the names in order to be published and not be sued. And change, I think it was the price of a coffee to be more realistic. The same thing happened when it became a movie. So the first film, weirdly, could have been a nice, funny rom-com. I watched it. I was like, this isn't
It's
actually...
horrific.
It's bad, but it's not as bad as the fucking book. And I'll tell you for why. So there were 2 women working on that. 2 or 3, I believe. One being the director and one being the producer. The author was like, nah, fuck you. You've changed this too much. I don't like your attitude. I don't like the way that you've literally made my piece of shit writing make sense. You're fired. Then hired her husband and another director to come on board to do the other 2 films.
How fragile is her ego? I have a degree in English lit, and I'm a big fan of old school literature and stuff. And actual.
So this
good
is your
writing.
favorite. This is your fave book.
This isn't my desert island books.
Tom,
right?
yes.
Horrendous use of vocabulary, and I don't know why I'm so slurry at the moment. I swear I haven't been drinking.
It's because the writing's so bad.
Just oh my
It's giving me
god,
brain
it's
damage.
so bad.
So talking about that, I don't know if you guys noticed with Gray. Do you notice the way every time he was talking, his style of talking switched constantly? Like it went he went from speaking like sort of a member of the 1920s elite in America, properly clipped and everything else, to all of a sudden swearing like a random person from a 90s teen comedy. It made no sense.
One of the things I've put a note on here is, so he steps out of his Converse shoes and reaches down and takes his socks off individually. As opposed to...
At the same time.
So keen.
So one hand on each sock, or one hand on both feet.
That's how most people take their socks off.
So whilst we're sat on shit writing, I also wanted to go back to you remember they I mean, it's fucking wild that he brings out an NDA for this, but they're signing the NDA, yeah? How the fuck do you lavishly sign an NDA?
I've got so many.
What's lavish about that?
This woman just doesn't have a dictionary. Is all I can think of. Is this woman doesn't own a dictionary or a thesaurus?
I also had a note on that NDA thing that it was what a way to ruin your first time than an NDA and being told you're not allowed to shit on them.
By the way, no animals, okay?
No animals.
I like
okay.
no animals.
Hard line, animals.
No gerbils in my ass, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Alex, sorry.
So in chapter 8, my subconscious has reared her somnambulant head. Where was she when I needed her? Why has she decided to use a random big word that I don't know the meaning of?
Thesaurus, first one. Put it in.
Auto-replace.
I'm looking it up. I don't even know why I'm...
It's to do with sleeping.
Look, I'm all for using big words if you want to use a big word, but make the rest of it make sense to use that. Don't throw it in because you
Just
decided.
random, look at my big word.
But then there's this really I've got one of my favorite lines out of the whole book here, and it's probably not one that you're going to expect it is, but just the fucking writing. Why did she choose this word here, right? Okay, so it's on page 24. It's when Christian Grey's about to come into the hardware store when she's working.
Fucking weird, by the way.
Yeah, also weird. I'm engrossed in the task, checking catalogue numbers against the items we need and the items we've ordered. Eyes flicking from the order book to the computer screen and back as I make sure the entries match. Then for some reason, I glance up, ... and I find myself locked in the bold, grey gaze of Christian Gay, who...
That was amazing.
10 out of 10.
I glance up and find myself locked into the bold, grey gaze of Christian Grey. Fucking hell,
Christian Grey.
who's standing at the counter staring at me. And then it just says, heart failure.
You know what? And then that should be the end of the book.
Yeah. And then she dies from a heart attack right there and then because she's so smitten.
So just above that, in the paragraph above that, I've got
Not
something.
give enough time to recover from Christian gay. You moved on far too quickly from Christian gay.
Oh, fuck. Right. Okay. Last one on the terror writing before we move on to a different sort of topic. Why do you have to keep calling your vagina your sex? My God.
I
It's
mean,
utterly abhorrent.
It's so bad. However, as someone who's read
Someone who calls their vagina their sex.
someone who's read a shameful amount of
Random
romance
sex.
books, Kath, I imagine you're probably similar.
Yep.
That didn't stand out to me too much, only
No, 'cause they
because
do it
I
too
have
much.
heard
It should.
so much worse.
So many people are scared of saying the word pussy.
One other thing that really annoyed me throughout the book. I know there's a lot of things. Why did she constantly call Catherine Kavanagh by her full name throughout the entire book? It's always, whenever she refers to it, it's Catherine Kavanagh. Catherine Kavanagh. The entire time. Never just Kath or Catherine.
Yeah.
Always the full name.
I think that actually has a tie back to Twilight as well, but I can't remember exactly which character she was meant to
Poorly
replace.
written.
So, Kate, is it Kate?
No, it's Catherine Kavanagh.
I swear her name is actually Catherine.
It is.
Anyway,
her name is Catherine
Kate,
Kavanagh.
her roommate, is a Jessica stand-in, and Jose is Jacob.
Yes.
And I'm
okay.
pretty sure Elliot, his brother, is supposed to be Emmett.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there are like parallels between that and Twilight.
All of the
then.
characters.
All of them.
All
fucking hell.
every single character.
So I will say there is one part that I actually did find funny and that I did enjoy.
Oh.
And it was about 3/4 of the way
Slamming
through when
his
they're
balls
emailing
backwards.
back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
And the one bit that made me laugh was when they had they're like going back and forth, bitching at each other, and they're talking about how like she's a bit of a pain in the ass, and then she puts a copyright symbol on her being a pain in the ass in the email. That made me giggle. That was the only time I actually enjoyed it.
So this is I don't know which sex scene this is after, but she's basically in his apartment. He's bought some clothes for her because her clothes
it's
were
so
like
weird.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
like-
weird.
Anyway, so that's the context.
Yeah.
Undress me, he commands quietly, staring down at me, eyes hooded. All I'm wearing are my shoes. Well, Kate's high-heeled pumps. I'm taken back. I've never undressed a man. You can do it, he cajoles softly. I blink rapidly. Where to start? I reach for his t-shirt, and he grabs my hand, smilingly sly at me. Oh no, he asks, his head grinning. Not the t-shirt. You may need to touch me for what I have planned. His eyes are alive with excitement. So that means that he would eventually go on to undress and still keep the t-shirt on whilst having sex.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what Alex does.
Oh,
He goes to
Winnie the
bed.
Poohing. Yeah, he's Winnie the
Basically,
Poohing.
Winnie's the Pooh. He Winnie the Pooh during a sex scene because he's not allowed to take his shirt off at any point during the book.
Oh,
so all
God.
of these sex scenes have him in a top half with his bottoms down.
The entire thing is super fucked up. She denies any allegations of essentially romanticizing emotional and physical abuse within a
Which she
relationship.
literally does.
But the entire thing is that's what the entire series
Yeah.
essentially
Yeah.
is. It's her first time. It's her first love. Like the rest of the series, she's married in a second,
yeah, they get married real quick.
and then
Oh, spoilers. I was never going to read it.
yeah, gets accidentally pregnant, and he fucking runs away
Yep.
that
he
evening
does.
and goes to Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
What a piece of shit.
And the whole thing is just super
well,
fucked up because it's like, okay, what? So that's your first relationship, and you're just teaching that person, hey, it's totally okay to be treated that way. Oh my god, it's super fucked.
I was sat on the sofa reading this just to get it over and done with, and he starts talking about the fact that he's like never had normal sex before or whatever. I remember I read that, I shouted, "Oh, fuck off!" at the top of my lungs. The point a cat came round next door. I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, I told her what. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, fair."
Yeah.
Just it's
Yeah,
such
just makes you wanna puke.
bullshit.
It's very problematic. The entire book is just hugely problematic
Yeah.
from so many standpoints and so many reasons.
The I've never had vanilla sex before reminded me of Jake going, "Oh, I never win anything." That same sort of that same sort of vibe. Was, oh, fuck
To be fair,
off.
you're probably still not having normal sex because, okay, this was this was one of the notes that I've put down. I'm going to read it as I've written it. While Christian Grey is just sitting there, having a Baja Blast, getting his weenie sucked, she's picturing herself doing the salsa. Do you remember that? Do you remember that scene? So imagine you guys are like super into a moment, being like, yeah, getting my knob fucking absolutely demolished. Meanwhile, it's like me sitting there being like,
I actually genuinely imagine that's how your brain works sometimes.
intrusive thoughts. They are an issue.
I have a question about the direction of this book, right?
Yeah.
Did you notice when it suddenly turned into a horror film for about 2 lines?
Really?
Right, you hit me.
Yeah. So on page 35, right down the bottom.
Great. Right at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get my book.
Okay, yep. I am restless that night, tossing and turning, dreaming of smoky grey eyes, coveralls, long legs, long fingers,
I remember.
unexplored places. I put my note is just eldritch horror.
I was going to say it sounds like something on the fucking backwards.
Lovecraft just smashed it in there.
And also, just above that, this is a grammar thing. She says, "I'll make supper, then I need to study. I cannot hide my irritation with her as I open one of the cupboards to make supper." You've already said you're making supper. You don't need
God.
to-
Yeah.
So
Immediately you're making fucking supper again.
just a general thing about the entire book. The amount of pointless information that is in that book.
just
There's just no need for like 90. I'd say about 75% of the extra exposition on tasks that people are doing, or
One of it
it's
was
just
like
so
describing her
unnecessary.
car. It was like, I walk over to my 2011 grey Toyota Kildina. It's like,
We don't
I didn't need
But
all that
it's
information.
aged the book. So like something that happens like quite often in writing, right? You want to keep shit deliberately ambiguous unless it's already being written in historical tense.
Or future.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like miles in the future.
Exactly. Is that you say, I picked up my phone. Because then, or like, because that will still age a book when time goes on, like fucking thousands of years. But you're you will imagine the most recent phone at that time. Not
You imagine your phone.
the amount of fucking, what was it? Is it BlackBerry?
BlackBerry, yeah.
Fucking God.
I remember that being popular when I was at school, and then it just died because everyone realized it.
Only business people used it, basically.
Yeah.
And it was
So
written,
it fits for his his characterization, but
but also here's a fun little tidbit as well. The author, where do you think she's from?
it's either going to be America or Canada.
It's going to be hell.
She's British.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
She's British.
I do think.
Sorry.
You've let the fucking team down, E.L.
Our
James.
country apologizes profusely to the world.
But you can tell, and I think she was like, "Oh fuck, this is being set in America. We need to like make this more American." I know. Let's make Christian talk about baseball.
Yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
throughout the entire thing, every now and then it's like, I talked to her dad about fishing. American men like fishing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm really into the insert baseball team here.
I'm really into Americana.
Yeah.
Also, did anyone else come across a lot of things that just didn't make sense in the way that they were being done? Like one of them, I can't remember which page it was on, but I did see it a minute ago, is he sighed inwardly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what does that
Is he
mean?
literally suffocating himself? He's probably into that.
Oh, yeah, no, this one as well. Blinking slightly.
So he's an eldritch, like a horror being,
Yeah, yeah,
isn't
yeah.
he? Like,
Truly is.
It's like a fucking lizard man. I know what she means by side inwardly. But it's just a really poorly described. It's when you like sort of you internally in your head you go,
There's a chapter. No, not a chapter. There's a paragraph in page 182.
cool, I'll get the book.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah. I'm not going to read it out because it's a long chapter, but it starts with Jose phones at 11.
Oh, yeah.
I've just circled it and said pointless because there's no reason for that. That paragraph adds nothing. There is nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be there.
hold on. So what is that? 11 in the morning? Or 11 at night?
Hold
That
on.
is true. No, he phones at
Like-
11.
Like,
That's it.
Doesn't matter, Nick.
just
doesn't
say
matter.
the evening.
Oh,
Or the morning.
there is some weird timey-wimey shit going on in this book. Like, I put a note down. So you know when they go out to the bar and she gets fucking trashed, and she talks about the fact that someone calls and then like Christian Grey just turns up out of the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And there's
have
like
notes on
it
this.
doesn't seem like any time has passed between like him getting that call from her and then him turning up.
Yeah.
Well, I think the
there's nothing
insinuation-
to show that any space of time has passed. So it looks like he's just gone, oh, you're drunk. Dong! Hello, I'm here. It's like, is he
I think the
teleporting?
insinuation is that he's following her, isn't it? That
Yeah.
he's
So-
like, he's
Yeah.
already there.
I've got big notes on this.
But yeah, I also have notes about I think my exact
He's tracking
words
her.
are- hang on, let me go back because it's right near the start of the fucking book as well. Hang on.
Did you just hit the vape, Kath?
tracking her phone is fucking wild, and the fact that she just brushes it off is like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Kath, though, hit us with your notes.
But not the babe.
There's quite a bit encapsulated in this part, but I'll read exactly what I put. So she's 21 at uni and has never been drunk before. How does she manage that? I'm genuinely impressed.
Yeah.
Not even a sneaky tipsy after some Smirnoff Ice.
If to doubt.
Yeah.
Also, him scolding her and being so angry with her for getting drunk is so controlling and toxic. It's kind of unbelievable. You could argue that she could have gotten into more trouble, etc. And she could have been more careful with her drinking, with the amount, and drink responsibly and all that. But this is the first time she's ever gotten drunk. Surely she kind of needs to learn her own limits herself.
Yes.
Without some dude she's just met
Being super abusive.
stalking her
Yeah.
and
it's-
dictating what it is she can and cannot do.
Yeah.
the whole situation's a massive red flag.
Like-
Yeah.
It's super
Being
fucked up.
dictated to her by a man she's met twice and is literally stalking her and already acting like she's a possession.
Yeah, but Kath, you're forgetting.
What the fuck?
He's attractive and rich, which makes it okay.
That's okay.
I just had a note just whilst we're on the drinking. She goes from like, I've never been drunk before, which insinuates she's probably never really had much of a drink ever, actually. So within the space of, their relationship only lasts like, what is it, like a week or two maybe? Tops? Before they break up, before the end. She then drinks like every single day with him wine. Like every day. You can track it. They all have suddenly gone from not drinking, the first time drunk in the bar, wine with Christian, champagne with Christian Kavanagh, more drinks, more fucking wine, more fucking drinks. Like, why has she suddenly just started to like
Become an
alcohol?
alcoholic.
And on Kath's
what the
point,
fuck? It's-
Kath's point, though, talking about how he berates her for drinking, he then takes her back to her house, gets her drunk, and then goes over the rest of the contract because then she communicates better. So
God.
he's so toxic. Keep in mind, right? This
It's
is
because it's under his control.
yes.
So he doesn't like the fact that she is out doing what she wants and drinking on her volition and doing her thing. He's not there to control it.
It's what
so
makes
he's not
it
happy
so
with it.
fucked up, though. So I think what's trying to happen, right? Did you just finish? Crank it out.
Yeah, no. I just found something that I hate. And
Okay, give me a second. Though. Give me a second.
in
So
line.
the author, I think, what has tried to happen, and this is why her being British lends itself to this. She is trying to paint a picture of someone who's very innocent. So in her head, the drinking age in America is 21, right?
Yeah.
So she's just like, well, in that case, you're not going to break the law because you're an innocent wee girl. So you're not going to do that. So in that case, you're not going to have had a drink. But the first time that you do have it is when you finish uni. By the way, don't even get me fucking started on the fact that you went through the whole of fucking university and you didn't have a laptop. You used fucking,
This is-
you used your friend for every single paper you did? Fuck off. Fuck
And had
it.
basically and managed to make
And the fact
no
that she's doing
friends.
English, like
I know.
as someone who has a degree in English, the amount of essays you write,
Yeah.
and
you did it by hand?
The smallest of those will be like 5,000 words.
If she's doing like, if they're both doing university work, they can't share a fucking laptop.
No.
It's just
No.
not feasible.
And so then the
no
mean
fucking
machine
way.
turns up, or whatever the fuck she called it.
Oh
yeah,
my
the-
god, the fucking mean machine. It's a shitty laptop. It's probably only got like half a fucking megabyte of memory.
I think it's a
bitch.
Mac, isn't it?
It was like state of the art Mac.
Yeah,
Actually,
back in the
Her
day.
MacBook Pro kind of version shit. Yeah.
Yeah, just to essentially look at kink videos
Yeah.
online. So
Yeah, and answer.
What is bondage?
To be fair, all Mac
James
users are like that
Bondage.
anyway. So.
So
Fuck them.
sorry, just I need to go. I want to brush my teeth. I Christian's toothbrush. It would be like having him in my mouth.
Yeah, that's
No, it wouldn't. It'd be like having a fucking infection in your mouth because that guy's full of diseases.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going for this then. We're going down this route of the gross shit, right?
I've got more.
Oh yeah, I got a fucking doozy. Where are you? Oh yeah, here we go. Where he sticks her virginity blood in her mouth.
Oh yeah.
That's
What?
fucking rank.
Hold on, I don't think I pieced that
fucking
together.
rank.
I don't think I pieced that together. Was that the bit where they have a bone? They're like their first
Yeah,
smash.
yeah.
And then like afterwards, they share like kissing.
That's literally from breaking her hymen.
Yeah.
Shine my hymen.
Also, do you know how intoxicating you smell, Miss Steele? He murmurs, and keeping his eyes on mine, he pushes his nose into my pubic hair and inhales.
Oh yeah, I remember that bit.
I have also got a note about it. This thing has a
hope he
weird
chokes on it.
obsession with smells.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. Before we go on to the more
Huffer.
gross stuff, there's something I was hoping that someone else might have noticed because I read through. I got to this point and they started mentioning Bluebeard or something like that.
Yes, I have a note on that.
And I was like,
who
what the fuck is this? Where has this come from? I don't understand.
Do you
and
not
then it
know the story of Bluebeard?
no,
Is he-
and then it just never
what, the
gets mentioned
pirate?
again. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Bluebeard the pirate who has
Bluebeard
nothing
is
sexy.
a classic story, fable, fairy tale. It's basically a guy who is super, super rich and has a lot of power and basically marries women and then abuses them and puts them in an attic and kills them.
I'm not gonna lie.
So they're insinuating that
yeah.
Grey is like Bluebeard.
Right. That makes sense.
I had no
When it-
context
when
for
it-
this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know what that
And the
was. I
thing
just
is-
thought, oh, that's just a weird thing.
The thing is,
Go on
I
all
think
the other stuff with the weird things.
it is known, but it's not as known as like I would say like if you were referencing like the Odyssey or Odysseus or like those big hitters that you'd be like, oh, okay, well, even if I haven't read that, I'd still be able to make the connection.
yeah.
It's like, especially for the time in which it came out, which was around about, I think it was early, 2010s? I think I've got that note written down as well, Alex, except I wrote it differently. I said Christian Grey huffs her fucking fanny before they go into Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's a slightly different interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we both pulled up on that.
Page 178, I just don't understand what any of this means. Well, this has full wireless N, and I've set it up with your Me account details. What does that mean? What's an N? What's a Me account?
Is that full wireless network? And Me is in like your Me account as in, I don't know, I imagine that would be like if you're an Apple user, maybe at the time.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. It's your fucking Switch account.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
I think if I remember rightly, wireless N is actually a thing.
Okay.
Is it like a band of wireless?
Again,
Yeah.
it's this
Good
dated
times.
thing. It's this dated stuff, right? That like we're trying to decipher it now. We have no idea what
Yeah,
it's
so
called.
wireless
And we
N
lived
just-
through it.
You could have just said, "I set your computer up."
Yeah,
is a
you don't
networking
need all
standard
that
from
fucking...
2009. It's Wi-Fi 4. So it's 600
okay.
megabits.
And
Do you reckon like she was like, oh, I need to appeal to the nerds who might read this book. I'll put some like technical specifications
technical
in.
things that don't make any sense. Sorry, one more thing.
Okay.
Chapter 15, 250. Hi, he says, and his face lights up with his radiant smile. I take a moment to admire the pretty.
They're pretty.
I admire the pretty.
Now, there's a lot of
like
fucked
this
up
book.
shit. We can acknowledge that. I have a bit of a test for you guys, right? So I want you to kind of look at the camera and I want you to recreate this face. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Describe it.
So there's a sex scene in the bath, right? In that scene, she wraps her teeth behind her lips. I want you to wrap your teeth behind your lips.
That's wrapping your lips over your teeth. Like you can't wrap your teeth. They're solid.
Yeah. So she wraps her teeth behind her lips. So, like,
Wraps her teeth behind.
I got teeth in my lips and they're behind my lips.
She was doing it. She was giving him a gum job.
the other thing that I could imagine was this one. Wait, when you put the...
No, but that's wrapping your teeth in front of your lip.
Yeah, it's not behind. You
What's the inverse of that?
Behind your lips, but they're already behind your
yeah,
lips.
it makes no sense.
Exactly that.
She fucking ripped her teeth out. Bent them over.
Yeah. This needs to be the thumbnail. All of us need to do it.
Does it say that she unwrapped her lips? Because
It doesn't go into any more context.
the rest of the entire book is just
Yeah. She's there forever now.
it's over, Christian Grey. You're baking
How does she bite her lip then?
I don't know. It's so fucked up. And then in the last book, this is what fucking kills me. So in the last book, she's kidnapped. She's
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Kidnapped.
She's kidnapped by her fucking boss that
Yeah. I
Christian
thought he was
Grey
her boss.
fires because he buys out the fucking publishing house that she gets a job at because he can't relinquish control.
No, he has to control her in
That's horrible.
every aspect
It's
of her life.
So
Hate it.
fucked. It is
I
so
hate it.
fucked up.
I just hate everything about this book. I hate apart from that one thing where I said that little copyright symbol during the emails was funny.
Yeah.
Everything else, I actually fucking hate.
You remember how he has long fingers and he's basically salad fingers?
Yeah.
There's a note I've made where she says, "My nipples harden and elongate from the assault," and I've just written their salad nipples.
Nice.
No, it's like did you guys ever see the Mentos ad?
Oh my god.
That had the
yes.
extra long nipples. Did you?
Yeah.
It's just like that, basically.
Anastasia Steele has orangutan titties confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
The one last bit I've got written down just made me laugh because it's just the writing is just fucking terrible. So she's basically throwing up all over herself. Christian Grey's taking her back to the hotel room, to his own hotel room, rather than just taking her home.
of course.
Which is fucking
Home.
weird.
Yeah.
He then basically sends her clothes off to the laundry without her permission. So she's basically stuck with no clothes in
Yeah.
his hotel room.
Oh, no.
And he's undressed her without
Yes.
her consent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love
also
it.
Well,
true.
to be fair, if someone's yacked all over themselves and they are incredibly ill and incredibly drunk and they've like KO'd,
You hose them down in the shower.
And then you put them in
You leave those clothes on.
I can
You leave
kind
those
of-
clothes on.
I can kind of see getting
Yeah.
them undressed and getting them safe. It's still ropey as sin, but
if you had a better relationship, like if I had a longer standing relationship, like Jake and I are married, right? And if Jake got absolutely written off one
And you don't want to
evening-
see him naked. So,
if you
Like
got,
if this hadn't literally been the second time.
Yes.
that's
You
that's
call
true, that's
Catherine Kavanagh and you say, "I need you here right now."
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hose down
just
your
get-
friend.
Come and undress your mate and
Yeah.
get him in
Undress
bed.
your mate.
and she's
Yeah.
like,
Get
sorry,
another
I'm
person in the
fucking your
room.
brother.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
There needs to be a chaperone in there because it's just fucking awful.
No, that's
Someone else.
that's fair. That's fair.
Someone else needs to be present.
I forgot how long because all the time frames of this book are so
Yeah.
fucky.
Well,
I
okay,
completely
so-
forget how long it's been.
This is what makes it so bad, Ellis, right? So I was going to mention this before. Guys, I've got so much fucking information on this now that I don't need. It's taking up space in my brain. So I'm glad that I can just purge this
You
now.
can finally delete
Exercise
it.
this
Yeah,
info.
I know, I
Yeah.
just get it
Your
out.
boy. There's so much smut in this bad boy.
You know when Windows is like, this file is too big to be recycled. It's just going to
yeah.
be deleted.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it's going to be. So on that point, right, Stephanie Meyer eventually came out with an Edwards point of view. Okay?
Oh yeah.
From the Twilight series. E.L. James went and did the exact same thing as well
Yeah.
for the
She
50
made
Shades.
Grey.
Yes. If I remember correctly, it says when she goes to the pub, he actually tracks her. So he basically tracks her phone, finds her, gets there because he hasn't left Portland because he's still too hung up on that pussy. And it's then basically like, oh, this is a completely reasonable thing to do, to turn up, then abduct you, take you back to the fucking hotel room after your friend has just sexually assaulted you, by the way.
Yeah.
And then later on, she's just like, oh, Jose, it's fine. You know, and she goes in for a fucking hug with Jose. She's
Yeah.
like, I'll just ignore him for a bit. And that's obviously enough to reprimand him for being
for sexual assault,
creep.
essentially.
Yeah.
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 the absolute fucker.
Great.
And in that as well, I'm pretty sure Gray says that he has files on absolutely all of his subs that he's ever had.
Yes.
So he has all of this fucking information because he's paid people off to find out more about you. But then conveniently, when the plot makes sense for it to, he's like, oh no, I don't know that information about you. You're such a mystery, Mr.
Yeah, yes, so true. Yeah.
Well, there's
So
a point
she-
where he jokes about not being a stalker, and it's like,
No,
you
are.
read your own book.
If someone's making a joke about not being a stalker, like,
Definitely a stalker.
As they're whispering from underneath your bed, I'm not a stalker.
but it basically says, if you're looking for your jeans, I've sent them to the laundry. His gaze is dark. They were spattered with your vomit. Oh, I flushed scarlet. Why, oh why does he always catch me off balance? I sent Taylor out for another pair and some shoes. They're in the bag on the chair. Clean clothes. What an unexpected bonus. I'll have a shower, I mutter. Thanks. What else can I say? I grab the bag and dart into the bathroom away from the unnerving proximity of naked Christian. I don't know why he was naked at this point.
Was he getting
anyway.
changed again?
Oh, maybe.
Because he'd just been
And
for a
then-
run or something.
And then she says, Michelangelo's David has nothing on him.
Yeah. Blech.
Oh, just out of curiosity,
It's just-
what page is this so I can check in my book?
69.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, is it actually?
Was it actually 69?
Yeah, it is actually 69.
Oh, okay, great.
I
So,
think
like-
I have a note about page 69, actually.
Yeah, I think he's it says naked, but I think he's actually in a towel, isn't he?
Yes. Again, also red flag. Probably you should not don't go back. Why? Don't go back
Get
into the
fucking
hotel
dressed in the
room.
bathroom, you fucking
You're
creep.
fucking rich. Like, just buy another fucking hotel room and let her have that one to herself.
That as well.
Like,
Yeah, that's
do you know
also
what I mean?
valid.
Point.
Yeah, so my note on page 69 is, I flush, and somewhere deep, deep down, my muscles clench deliciously. Excuse me, madam, did you just come from sniffing him? Of course, it's page 69.
Deliciously.
In the bin!
Why is this? Here's the line. He moves slowly, unpeeling his limbs from me.
It's really not helping with the whole salad fingers thing, is
Dude,
it?
yeah, he is something out of the back.
Alex
So-
really read a horror book. It really
Yeah, with all these sex scenes.
I actually, when it got to probably the 6th or 7th sex scene, I actually fast forwarded the book. I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah, I did. Yeah,
there's-
yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
thing is, there's nothing
I am done.
new here,
No.
which is not
No.
going to be disclosed in the previous fucking set of
Yeah.
triple sex scenes which is going
They're
on.
just copy and paste, basically. Just in different locations.
And I only had the chance to read this book for 15 minutes every day in the morning whilst I was eating breakfast. So I had for a period of 2 weeks. It was just fucking awfully written sex scenes every single
morning.
fucking morning.
I was listening to it. I had to constantly
Yeah, I
skip
listened to
those
it as
sex
well,
scenes. I
and-
was like,
Where did they
read
get that
through
woman
everything.
from?
I
didn't
actually
skip
sat
anything.
down with the book and read the entire thing cover to cover.
I'm with Ellis.
I read it in bed so I could dream about it.
I'm not with Alex.
Yeah, my note on the audiobook is, the audiobook's narrator is god-awful.
Yes.
How did she
Who
get
did they
this
get?
job? Was this really the best the publisher could find?
yeah. The way she does the did you do it on Spotify?
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
I've got an
It was her.
I
The way
wasn't
she
going to fucking
did.
pay for
The
it.
way she did Christian's voice was oh yeah, baby. It's like
Yeah,
a woman
it's
trying to
horrendous.
put on a woman
utterly foul.
masculine voice.
God.
Just a real cheesy porno.
Yeah, it
"Fix
was.
your pipes.
But another note on the freaking audiobook, just something that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
The emails. When it came to the emails, the audiobook
do
literally was from Anastasia Steele, subject, interviews, date, May 30th,
no.
2011,
It was like it had been done by an
1849,
AI.
to Christian Grey. Every email.
Just to give context for those of you who haven't read the book, this is I just happened to open it on an email chain. They basically lay the emails
They
out
have
like
like,
this.
Yeah.
They've made it
So
out like an email.
it's and this email chain is
Which-
a good 7 or 8 pages long.
I would like to say my favourite
can't believe they did that.
They are my favourite chapters because it's so quick.
I am also with
Yes.
Alex. They're quick, but occasionally there are little funny quips in there, which by email
Well,
are actually
it's the
quite-
only place that
quite
they
entertaining.
actually talk to one another. So you can
Yeah.
really see the dialogue happening.
It's so
That's
true.
so true.
It's actually fucked up.
Yeah, it's
And
the only bit of actual characterization you get is through the
It is.
fucking emails.
It is, and you can even because you can see it in the subject titles. So they
Yeah.
would change the title of the email, and that in itself would show, oh hey, we've actually given you some character development here. But then as soon as they meet up again, it's like smash, smash, smash,
I
smash.
had never thought
So
of that, but
bad.
it's so true. Yeah, it's the only bit of actual proper character interaction you get. Bar, blush, gruff, blush, gruff, shit
And a
sex
goddess.
scene, embarrassment.
Something that I
end.
found improved it while I was reading it because they moan and groan a lot throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in my head, I decided, okay, I don't want to imagine that, so I just imagined a Minecraft villager. There's one where I moan into his mouth, and I'm just imagining.
I am
Honestly, it's an improvement.
Yeah, yeah, it makes it a comedy. I'm realizing as well, I don't actually think it goes into the real fucked upness
Into
of
enough
the entire
detail.
thing. No, seriously.
Really,
The first
it's worse.
book could have
Yeah, it
been
does,
the
yeah.
second book together because the actual plot it thickens in the second book, and that's why it makes a lot more sense. It's so fucked up that it's difficult to describe, but TLDR, the reason that Christian only hires blondes at his job is because he doesn't want to fuck them. Brunettes are the ones that he wants to fuck, and the reason being that he wants to fuck them is because they look like his mother.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck off!
You've got some
Fuck
eatable
off.
shit in there, bro.
Wow.
I think the line was punish little brown-haired girls like you because you look like my mother.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah.
And then Anastasia's like, damn, that's hot.
Oh wait, you think I'm like your mother?
Can we actually talk about the horrendous betrayal of kink? A lot of people are going to come across this book, right, having not experienced BDSM or kink in their life, and will think that this is normal.
Oh, yeah, true.
Kind of psychological bullshit that will put onto somebody is really not good
Yeah.
because it's giving this portrayal of kink that doesn't have safe words, doesn't have like open, proper communication. Oh, where are my words? Open, proper communication, doesn't respect boundaries. Like there are so
Forces
many
a fucking contract on someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, like so one of the mainstays of kink, right, is something called safe, sane, consensual. That is like one of the overarching things within BDSM.
Yeah.
And all of those things
Are ignored.
are completely ignored
Yeah.
by the person who is putting kink onto someone who is still a virgin and is so naive and doesn't understand any of it. It's fucked.
It would land you in prison.
Massive red flag.
Did you notice there is a moment, very brief, where it turns out Anastasia is racist?
Oh, no.
So
What?
I
she
do
finds
have a
out-
comment
she
actually
finds
about
out-
someone being racist.
she finds out Miss Robinson's name, and it basically goes, Mrs. Robinson's you. He half smiles his secret private joke smile. Elena, holy fuck, the evil one has a name, and it's all foreign sounding. Evil and foreign.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's foreign.
Nice bit of, well, I don't know if there's racism, but there's definitely a bit of xenophobia.
It's subtle,
Yeah,
it's subtle
xenophobia,
racism.
definitely. Like,
There's
Yeah,
definitely
my
xenophobia.
comment on the kind of racism thing was the amount of Dios míos from Jose. Do Spanish-speaking people actually say that this much, or is it just portrayed in pop culture as this feels a little racist?
Well, I think that
know,
makes
it's like-
perfect sense when she's British.
It's like the Spanish Hispanic characters always say "I caramba."
Exactly.
Like, why? It's just like, sure, someone's probably said that at some point.
Yeah.
It's not a kind common vernacular every day. It's just
Yeah,
a generalization towards that particular
I do-
culture,
I do-
which is racist.
I do think it's a regular thing that people say. However, it is a characterization of it based off of the fact if you think that Jose was meant to be fucking what's his face, Jacob, and
Yeah.
Jacob was First Nations, right?
And
So
how poorly that is portrayed within the Twilight books.
then I think what ends up happening is in the fan fiction, she's like, he's actually not the plot point that I need to highlight. We need to just hurry up and get to the boning. So I'm basically going to copy paste my idea of what a Spanish person would be in
Yeah.
here. And I'm British. So it's not just like, it's not European Spanish. It's North
it's-
American
it's-
Spanish.
Yeah, it's Mexican Spanish.
And then we'll
or
just plonk it
whatever,
in
yeah.
there. But she does the same thing with there's a bit of an undertone of, I would say, like, it's not explicit homophobia, but there's like
Oh,
we've
it's
talked
definitely in
about
there.
it where we've just been like, are you gay? It's not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like let us know if you're gay. Then when the two girls are sitting hanging out and they're talking about, oh my God, that guy's so hot when they're at the university thing. And she leans forward and she's like, oh, I heard he's gay, to try and make them be like, oh, okay.
It's like that takes away from his attractiveness.
Yeah.
Because he's gay.
Which,
And
by
you've
the way,
used that as a weapon as well.
like, just gotta say it, I've met so many gay men who exceed so many straight men in attractiveness.
Oh,
my
absolutely.
God, yes.
Holy fuck.
It's because they give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, goddamn, the whole thing is violently fucked up and is probably...
Would you say it's 50 Shades of fucked up?
And that's where we cut.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
I finished the book. I was apocalyptically angry for like about an hour afterwards. I wrote a note right at the end of my things. It said, I can't believe I just read a 500-page I Can Fix Him book. And that's actually what it turned out to be.
Yeah.
And that it just cuts. Like nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened.
the
I read
ending was
500 pages of absolute fucking dross for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ended so weirdly as well, because it was like, it just happened so abruptly.
Yeah.
And then the book's over.
Yeah.
What the fucking they just got back from holiday. Like,
Yeah, it's just so.
And then, it's over, by the way. Okay. Bye.
You
Speaking
better
of everything-
find out. Read
Sorry.
book 2.
No.
Speaking of everything ending abruptly, every single sex scene just ends abruptly.
It does, yeah.
For example, he strokes his nose against mine and then he pulls out of me and sits up.
Yeah.
You know why now? I told you why.
Yeah, but see, because of what Gabby said, that now tracks really well that they feel so tacked on is because they literally are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can just go back into the non-sexualized bit, which was...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like buying a
sanitized
VN
for-
and buying the sort of 18 plus DLC to
Yeah,
go
that's
with it, where
literally what it makes me
flows
feel
perfectly
like.
without the sex scenes, but
This could have been a duology, and it would have been better, because that's the thing. And the whole thing goes TLDR, bad relationship, bit dodgy. Find out how fucked up the relationship actually is because he was abused as a child. Which, by the way, as a writing point, okay,
that's not a good plot point.
but here's
This
the
is
thing:
what I'm trying to.
it's okay
was trying to say.
for Christian to be a bad person. Right? This is on the whole documentary that I was watching on it, right? It's okay for him to be a bad character and a bad person. But you have to give your reader a reason as to why that is. And even if that reason is super fucked up, which at least he acknowledges, at least in this fucking book, he's just like, I'm so fucked up, Anastasia. It's like, yeah. And I'm leaving now. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you why I'm fucked up either, but sign this contract.
I'm going to let you guess.
I think since we're nearing the end, I'm going to ritually do something I've been wanting to do for ages. I'm going to press my 3 dots and press delete on my notes.
Oh, nice. Okay,
And
cool.
there we go.
How,
Oh no,
They're
we
gone.
need that.
how unsatisfying is that, Ellis, when you could have done something like this?
Yeet.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do, Gabby. Tell you what I can do. Right, I'll just let me get my book. There we go, done.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you what I can do. I can go upstairs and put this on a candle and burn the house down again.
Oh, Alex, you know what you should do?
Call
Do
back.
your parents have a bookcase on public display? You should like just subtly
leave it there.
just put it in there.
I
Because when
forgot.
they have the thing is though, it's one of those things that like if they have guest rounds in, it just look like
put it
vision
up on
drifts
the
off and it goes,
shelf,
"Oh, fucking 50 Shades of
Or,
Grey"
like-
in the family bookcase.
Or cut out like the sex scenes, the specific sex scenes,
I just
and start
leave
like gluing them up around the house.
I was genuinely tempted to go and buy like a little, if we still had them, buy a little fire pit, do it out the front and film us ritually burning them, so we could write at the end of the video we could have a little
Which would
cut
have
of
been
just the
great.
books being burned.
But Kat took it to the fucking store. Like premature. We hadn't even recorded it yet.
I know.
Yeah. I was that mad at it.
How bad would it be that every time you read a page, you were like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Finished that. Okay, yeah.
3 books, isn't it?
I'm not going to need that again.
Look, Amazon is so keen to get rid of these that when I ordered the trilogy, because I was going to read it, right? I knew that I was going to read the whole thing. Amazon were like, oh fuck, we need to get rid of these. No one's fucking buying them. But this fucking bitch,
This bitch wants them.
we'll send you 2 of the trilogies. So I had all of these turn up on my front fucking porch. And then the next day, I had another trilogy turn up on my porch. And this was pre-Christmas.
want the first one.
No, I was like, what am I meant to do with this? So Christmas rolls around, right? And I was like, Jake, I was like, I've got your dad a really good gift for Christmas. So
don't tell me.
I wrapped up the 50 Shades series, right? The additional one. And I said to Jake's dad, as a man of culture, I think you'd appreciate these. And I gave it to him for Christmas. And like the way he looked when he opened it though, he like was like, oh, and he opened it up and he was like, oh, thanks, Gabby. Thank you so
He's been very British and polite about it. He's like, oh, thank you.
And I was like,
then,
nay bother.
and then he said to me, I don't know if you were there, Gabby, but I think I went round to theirs for dinner or something, and I don't know if you came or not, but I think he said, I don't think I'll read them, Jake. I was like, no, it's fine.
Why not?
Give me their address, right? And I'll just every now and then I'll buy the trilogy and have it sent to them. no
context. Send it to them.
Right, anything else to add before we finish whatever the fuck this was?
No, I'm fucking done.
Yeah,
Please
I'd
don't
like to
donate
purchase
to the
for my
charity
life.
this year.
Yeah.
If you donate, what we'll read next? What's another really shit book?
Twilight. Let's do Twilight.
Oh,
We're going back even further.
please.
I'm not reading again. Fuck that.
It was hard enough as it was, wasn't it, Nick?
This probably makes up 10% of the books I've read in my lifetime. Like,
Oh, God.
Just to finish it off, though, I will say this whole experiment has gotten Jake into reading.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's read all the other. He's read all the others now.
you're gonna be like, there's gotta be better than this.
There's got to be something out there better than this.
Well, yeah, I, as much as the book was a bunch of a fucking hot garbage fire.
Bunch of cack.
I did enjoy the process of reading, having 15 minutes to myself in the morning just to read stuff. It was quite good.
What's next on your list, Jake, to read?
Well, I'm currently reading The Choice, which Gabby recommended.
Not a romance book, by the way.
Do that Wolf Dick one next that she read.
Wolf Dick.
That was an accident.
Wolf Dick.
That was a fucking accident. And I
Happy
hate
little accident.
Not happy at all. Oh god, that was so bad. Once again, that was Ali Hazelwood. Ali, you fucked me lots, and I didn't mean for it to be. But I was flying back from New Zealand, and I was like, yeah, cool. I just want a trash novel that I can read on the way back, so I just don't have to think about anything. Nice bit of brainless romance. Okay, so like this chick's a vampire and this guy's a werewolf. Yeah, cool. Okay, and they're falling in love. Or yeah, okay, cool. Okay, they're boning. Oh my god, why have they given him a wolf dick? You could like just keep him in his human form. And
But that would have made 50
No.
Shades better if it turned out that Christian Grey didn't take his top off because he had a wolf. He was like half wolf or something.
It'd be
it
more
was
interesting.
horrific because I was sitting, like, I was reading on my phone, right? And there was like someone else over there. And so I was reading my phone, I was like, yes, swipe. And then it got to the scene, I was like,
Huge wolf dick.
genuinely, it was just like,
Illustrations.
and then like wolf dick starts happening. And I was like, okay. And so like this person's over here, right? And I had to be like, just like, don't read this bit, you know, because that's what happens. I've been that bitch on a plane who, like, you see someone a couple of rows in front of you and you see what they're watching on their TV and you're like, I'm just gonna watch your TV without audio.
Oh, that happens so many
Yeah,
times.
Yeah,
And you're like, damn, that looks good. Like,
yeah, I could watch
I could
that.
watch that.
Meanwhile, on my phone, it's just like, wolf dick, you say? All right.
You got to stick with subtitles on for people who might be watching that.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you want
Yeah,
subtitles in? Yeah.
Oh, let's finish up here, I think. Thanks very much, everyone, again, for donating to the
thank you all.
2025 Mind UK charity
Yeah,
stream.
thanks.
You guys made this happen.
And I kind of hate
Hour
you
and a
for
half
it.
of absolute fucking bollocks.
Never gonna happen
I
again.
would, maybe let's just have a quick, maybe like a 5-word summary of the book from everyone, and then we can finish
5-word
up.
summary, eh?
Sure.
Let's find a line that has 5 words.
Yep.
She wrapped her teeth round her lips. My summary of the book is absolute fucking pile of trash. Would not read again.
Cool. My 5-word summary. Don't. It's not worth it.
Mine is can't get that time back.
Mine is I hate everything about this.
Nice, yeah.
Mine is, I went too deep.
Yes, you did.
And I'm free.
The abyss stared back, and you fucking nosedived into it.
No more. Release me.
And mine is
Tough wank.
that's not 5 words.
Tough wank. didn't really finish.
No. Tough wank. Powed through though.
Nice.